Hello, this is Sharina Monique Osai, and welcome to another episode of the Michigan Style Channel, the show that proves Michigan has style. I'm really excited. We are beginning our Eye on Michigan Designer series, and today our guest is Michigan-based handbag designer Jenna Kator. Welcome, Jenna.
Hi, thanks for having me.
You're welcome. I'm so excited to have you on the show. Your bags are beautiful.
Thank you.
So tell us, who is Jenna Kator?
Well, I'm Jenna Kator, and I'm a local designer out of Royal Oak, Michigan. And how I began my journey, I actually, I'm from Troy, Michigan originally. I went to Troy High School, graduated in 1996. Right after high school, I went to Michigan State University, and I graduated in 2000 with an advertising degree.
My husband went to Michigan State.
Yeah, I met my husband at Michigan State, which is really exciting because now we collaborated and we're partners with our venture here. So it's really nice to be able to mesh our two skill sets together to create the business that we have today.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So what inspired you to create your own line of handbags?
Well, shortly after graduation, I found a job in Detroit working on various automotive related accounts, but unfortunately in the downturn of the economy, I lost my job, and so I always wanted to have my own company, but I just didn't know how much money I needed, what the perfect age was, and you know, they say with the downturn in the economy is the best way or best time to start your own business. So my husband and I are like, well, we might as well just try it now, because if we don't try it now, you know, we were given lemons, so we had to make some lemonade, so that's how we got started.
That is awesome. That's really bold too, because a lot of people are tempted to hold on to their money when things get tight, but you guys kind of took a big risk.
Yeah, we just kind of saw a sign, so to speak, so it's kind of fun to be able to, like I said, mesh our two skill sets together to create what we have today.
That's great. That's really courageous. I admire that.
Thank you.
So most designers, when they decide to create any type of line, they move to like New York or LA or something like that. What inspired you to stay in Michigan and design?
Right. Well, when with the downturn, so many people I saw had to leave Michigan to find employment. I wanted to do something impactful for Michigan and be part of the transformation of what our great city has to offer. And there's so many opportunities in our backyard here in Michigan. I found if I were to leave, I wouldn't have these same opportunities as far as starting my own company. So the community's been so supportive in everything we've done, and that's why each of our bags has a Michigan store behind each of the silhouettes.
Yeah, that's really great. I really find that, and that's one reason why I created this show. There's so much going on here, and there's so many opportunities in fashion and beauty and things like that, and so that's why I created this show, and that's a great reason why you're here too.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. So what designers have inspired you personally in your creative process?
Sure. Well, actually, I wouldn't say designers per se, it's actually people. I'm very inspired by the people on both the East and West Coast of our country.
Okay.
My slogan is East Coast style with the West Coast attitude. I love the sophistication, the tradition of the people living on the East Coast while admiring the people on the West Coast as far as their laid-back lifestyle. So I mashed those two styles together to create the bags that you see here today to bring the coast together to the Midwest. So it's kind of fun to be able to do that.
Yeah, I was excited when I read that on your website, because I'm actually from California myself.
Cool.
Yeah, so I was like, all right, she's getting inspired by my home state.
Yeah, and oh, California's wonderful.
It's so beautiful. So you brought some bags here from your collection.
Yes.
You want to walk us through some of these?
Sure. This is the 2012 Spring-Summer collection, and each collection I create is a theme based on Michigan. So this is a Michigan Island theme, with the exception of our Greektown wristlet over here. That is a returning style because it's so popular, especially for the summertime, because it has a crossbody strap along with this wristlet strap. And this is part of my All Things Detroit collection. So it's really fun to showcase Detroit. And it has interior credit card slots in the inside, so you don't need a wallet. And all my bags have pen slots and key holders.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, because a lot of times women are like, you know, I lose my pens, I lose my keys, and so I want to meet the needs and wants of the women here in Michigan to create silhouettes that will work for their lifestyle.
Yeah, once I had this whole big ordeal because I couldn't find my keys. I looked everywhere, and I looked in my bag like 5 times, and I swore my keys were not in there. And sure enough, they were in the bottom of my bag.
Yeah, so the key slot or the key holder really helps with that. Back to you. So so that is a returning style. And then behind Greektown is Belle Isle.
This one?
Yes, yep. This is a great tote because it has 3 dividers. So this bag, you can use it. All my bags really are lifestyle bags, so they cross-segment different demographics, and so I really want to make sure my bags are focused on a mass audience while keeping a niche appeal.
Okay.
So yeah, this one's great. Like I said, it has the 3 sections. I added, the extra strap because so many people love crossbody straps.
Yes.
Just to be hands-free, which is something that I really look for in a bag. And then also the 2 pockets, so you can put all kinds of fun things in here.
No, that's nice and roomy. That's what I would go for.
Thanks. And all my bags come in a variety of colors too. So
okay.
On the website, jennakator.com, you can see all the color choices.
I love the size of this one because I'm really tall, and sometimes taller bags work better with my proportion, bigger bags.
Yeah, they definitely can elongate your silhouette, which is nice. And then the middle one right here is Harson's Island. And I wanted to do something different with this bag. This is a little bit different material that I'm introducing because I want people to be able to bring it on the boat with them.
Okay.
I don't want them to be afraid to get it wet bring it along poolside. So it's like a resort type of bag, which is really fun. You can put your beach towel in there and you can put a lot of stuff and it's still lightweight, which is really great. And this is our Drummond Island handbag. And this bag, Drummond Island is known as the gem of the Huron. And so I wanted to create a trendy bag while making it a gem of your own. So again, it has a crossbody strap, and it's just really fun to have this weave. That's very symbolic of summer to me. And then next to it is Gross Eel. And this bag was really fun to design because I really admire the nautical lifestyle of the residents on Gross Eel.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful there.
Oh, it is. So I wanted to capture that with the nautical lifestyle and create a silhouette that meshed well with the people that lived on the island.
That's beautiful. I really love the contrast between the 2 leathers with the, what is that, crocodile type leather?
Yeah, it's like a turtle, a tortoise shell. That was my inspiration based on Mackinac Island because they're known for their turtles. And so with the print that's really trending right now. So this collection really has a lot of trends and a lot of different things that I haven't done in the past. So I kind of have gone outside of the box with this collection, which was really fun to work with.
No, it's really fun. Really, really fun. So I understand that your bags are made of vegetarian leather. Is that correct?
Yes.
So what has inspired you to use this material that's really different?
Definitely. Well, being an emerging designer, I went into the process wanting leather handbags. So I went in, but I found having leather handbags was very costly, and then I was also walked through the leather tanning process. So once I saw that process, I took a step back. So for 2 reasons. The process itself and then the cost factor. And then so I was introduced to this material. It's soft, animal-friendly, vegetarian leather. And it looks, feels, and smells like leather, but no byproducts. It cleans very well. So I've been happy with it. I've been using it since 2009.
Okay, so what's the one of the things that turns you off about the real leather process?
Well, it's just all about what the tanneries have to go through to create the leather that we have today.
Okay.
And so it's something that really, if I can avoid that, then I'm definitely happy that I can offer a product that just looks like leather because so many people love the feel and touch of leather.
That's great. Thank you so much. We will be back with more Michigan Style Channel. I am your host and fashion stylist, Sharina Monique Osai.
Hi, I'm Jordan Sparks, and my I Matter You campaign is all about making a difference, and SOS Children's Villages does just that. I cannot believe how many children SOS has helped around the world by building villages, helping abandoned children, and giving them a mother and house to grow up in. You can text SOS to 90999 right now to donate $10 to SOS.
Join Jordan Sparks and SOS in making a difference. Visit sosusa.org to learn more.
Welcome back to the Michigan Style Channel. We are still with our guest, handbag designer Jenna Kator. So Jenna, I understand that your bags are sold in 50 retail stores throughout Michigan.
Yes.
When you started your line, how did you manage to get your line into stores?
Well, I was one of 12 chosen designers in Detroit Fashion Week in October of '09, which was really exciting. That really launched the collection. From that, CNN.com was there, and so they showcased the bags that way. And a bunch of local media outlets were at the runway show as well. So that really created a buzz in the community, and word of mouth has been pretty much the main focus behind how I am in the retailers. And so if you were to go to jennakator.com and click on the shop locations link, you'll be able to view all of our exclusive retailers.
Okay.
And there's about, I would say, 30 to 35 retailers on the website, but around 50 retailers total carry the collection.
That is awesome.
Yeah, so it's exciting. One handbag at a time.
So word of mouth really gave you a great boost.
In the local community.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great. You have so much support here. So what is your favorite part about being a designer, and what are you not so crazy about?
Sure. It's great that each season's so different, and I'm challenged. And the landscape of design is always morphing into different things, and it's fun to really be part of that morphing. But on the flip side, you're only as good as your last design. So I have the bar raised each collection, but again, it's taking that negative as a positive because I really want my product to stand out from the last collection, and I'm always trying to meet the needs and wants of the marketplace. So I conduct focus groups with the community, asking women what do you like in a handbag and why. So I try to put all of those elements into my designs.
That's excellent, and it helps you continue to grow as a creative person, and
Exactly.
stretches your thinking and things like that.
Exactly, which is fun and challenging at the same time.
Right. So you brought some more of your bags with us. What are these all about?
Yes, these are collection classics, and if you want, we can talk about Franklin. This is the one closest to you.
Okay.
This
is beautiful.
Thank you. It's nice and lightweight. It's a perfect silhouette, and this is symbolic of Franklin here locally. And Franklin's known as the city that time forgot, so I wanted to create a silhouette that was timeless and classic. This is one of the first totes that I designed, and it's been with us since day one, so it's really nice. It has an extra long strap that you can use on the sides here.
Okay.
And you can wear it cross body.
Oh, that's really convenient.
Yeah, versatility is a key component when I do my design work, because I really want you to be able to wear it throughout the day and really mesh with your lifestyle.
Yeah. I love the texture of the wrinkled look on the leather.
Yeah, it's pressed, so it gives that leather look.
I love that. And what's the next one?
And this is Bloomfield. And this, again, is a collection classic. And this is one of my first designs as well.
Aww.
I wanted to create a bag that was symbolic of Bloomfield in the sense of tradition, sophistication, state-of-the-art thinking. So when I first started with the silhouette, it was just a plain, actually, I started off with just a plain canvas like this.
Oh, wow.
And so doing some research and seeing what was trending, wanting to put that West Coast into my design work, that's how I came up with the ruching, and then just the tongue and loop right here with the pocket, which is really great because you can, it's one big pocket, so you can put your keys in here, phone, things that you want easily to get access to, and then you have your two side pockets as well. And you have your crossbody strap, and then your the handles go down nice naturally. And all my bags have feet on the bottom too, which is really a nice feature.
Good. That is really nice. I love the hardware on this. That is so pretty.
Yeah, it really stands out. It's really fun. And then this is Rochester. And
That's
this bag,
cute.
you can wear like 8 ways, which is really, really great. Everyone has a little black clutch in their collection.
Yes,
so this one,
you have to have one.
Yeah, definitely. And so this is great for traveling, especially because you can lay it flat in your suitcase like this.
Oh, wow.
And then you have, you know, your chain straps if you were to go out to dinner. And then you have your crossbody strap, and then your wristlet strap. And the reason, or the behind the design of the silhouette was Rochester because of Meadowbrook and how you go to a festival during the day and then at night you want to go out to dinner.
Yeah.
So this is really easy for you to transfer from day to night with the different straps. You just have to put the strap in the bag and then voila, you have a whole new silhouette.
I love it. It's so sophisticated.
Yeah, so you have the extra loops up here, which allows you to wear the straps up here as well. So that gives you the 8 different ways.
Wow, that's nice.
It's fun.
I think that one's my favorite.
Okay.
So out of all the bags in your spring collection, which one is your favorite and why?
I get that question all the time.
Yeah.
And I spend so much time on each individual silhouette based on lifestyle. So basically, when people ask me, I basically tell them the bag that I'm carrying that day because it's working with my lifestyle. And I really want, I put my heart and soul into each silhouette. So I really, like today, I would use, for example, the Franklin because I'm, after this, I'm going right back into the office. So it's great for every day.
Okay. All right, that's a good answer. So we want to talk about a couple of your bags and just have you explain to us which bag you think would go with different women's lifestyles.
Sure.
Because you're designing for so many different people, such a wide demographic.
Definitely.
So which of your bags do you think would be good for a career woman?
Definitely. As I mentioned, the Franklin is really great for a career woman because when you leave the house in the morning, you have so many different things that you are bringing with you throughout the day. A lot of times women don't go right home after work. They go out for meetings afterwards, or they running their errands. So the Franklin's really good, along with the Belle Isle bag that we showed previously in the spring-summer collection.
Okay.
Those are great bags for the working person.
So what about for a busy mom like myself with tons of stuff to carry around? Which one would you recommend?
I would, for that one, we have the Belle Isle as well.
Okay.
Because once baby arrives, you'll want to have your stuff separate from the baby. So that gives you the 3 different compartments for that particular one.
That was the big navy one that I liked,
was,
right? Okay.
Yes, yep. And so that one, and then if you want to be stylish and still carry your things to be a mom, our balloon field's really great too because you have that cross-body strap, and it is roomy enough to put like a diaper and then like your planner too.
Okay.
So that's a great silhouette to be fashionable.
All right, so what about for a student living a hectic college life? Which one would you recommend?
Definitely. I have 2 bags in mind for that student. It would be our Cranbrook Messenger bag, which is really nice because it's crossbody and it has a zipper closure, so if you're on the go and your bag falls over, your items won't fall out, along with our Greektown wristlet that we showed earlier.
Okay. Awesome. So give us a few quick tips on how to spot a quality handbag.
Definitely. Well, I think it's all based on personal budget. So everyone has a preference as far as what quality means to them.
Okay.
And my biggest suggestion to people is, well, what's your life like? And so I tell them, find a bag that meshes well with your lifestyle, because a lot of times women buy bags that they are so attracted to the silhouette, but then they just are in their closet for a long time and they don't get to use them because they always go to their go-to piece.
Yeah, I have a couple of those.
Yeah, we all do, because they're inspiring and you love them, but a lot of times you really need to find a bag that will work for you and work for your budget as well.
Awesome. So where can our viewers find your handbags locally?
Definitely by visiting jennakator.com,
Okay.
And you can click on the shop locations link. There's a whole list of retailers there, and we're all in like destination spots. So when you're going on vacation during the summertime, you might, around the corner, might see a shop that has a Jenna Kator handbag. So I want people to bring home a memory from those places with them.
Yeah, and that's exactly how I ran into your bags. I was just at a bridal shop and I saw them there, and the shop owner told me about your bags and your website, and I went online and I loved everything I saw.
Thank you. Yeah, Studio Bridal in Birmingham is really a great boutique.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We will be back with more Michigan Style Channel, more with our guest Jenna Kator, and also Jackie from Handbags of Hope.
Hi, I'm actor Jerry Mathers of Leave It to Beaver. Things have changed a lot since the days of black and white TV, but good values and doing the right thing never go out of style. That's why I'm working with the Partnership for Prescription Assistance to help people get the medicines they need. If you are uninsured and struggling, call our toll-free number or visit our website to see if you qualify. It's a free service, a free phone call, and in many cases your medicines could be free too. Remember, help could be just a phone call away.
Welcome back to the Michigan Style Channel. We are still here with Jenna Kator, and we are also joined by Jackie from Handbags of Hope. So Jenna, tell us a little bit about the charities that your company supports.
Definitely. I'm here with this handbag. This is a Gift of Life handbag, and I collaborated on this design with a high school junior named Taylor Clark at the Utica Academy for International Studies in Sterling Heights, Michigan. And she created actually her own LLC called Fashion with a Passion, in which she can give back to the community. All her items that she designs goes back into the community.
Wow.
And so 100% of the proceeds are going back into the Gift of Life program of Michigan. And so this is the handbag that we co-designed together.
That's
and
nice.
The circle represents the circle of life. So this is a really special project to me. It also comes with an extra strap too. So you have that versatility of having the wristlet along with the extra strap. Along with the Gift of Life, Handbags of Hope is a great organization that I partner with, and Jackie from Handbags of Hope is with us today.
Jackie, tell us about Handbags of Hope. What is this organization all about?
Handbags of Hope was established to empower women that were in domestic violence situations that are now transitioning. They're in counseling with their children. We find many times that these ladies leave home and they don't own a purse.
Wow.
They haven't owned a purse. And you probably know yourself, women run a small world from our purses every single day.
Yeah.
And I think it's one of our earliest lessons in life is not to go in mom's purse. So we learn early how personal a possession that is.
Yes.
So for many of these women, when they receive one of the handbags, it's equipped. All they need is their ID in it. And not only do we have 21 domestic violence shelters across Michigan, we have 11 teen empowerment programs. We're actually 90% run on volunteers with, we rely on donations of handbags and the items that you see. We have 10 items that go into the purses that make them functional. A wallet, a calendar, a manicure set, a hairbrush, lip balm, travel size toiletries, and everything gets donated to us.
Wow.
Yeah, we rely on groups, small businesses, brownie troops earn badges by getting involved. 10% of the organization is privately funded. We've been ineligible for any grants or any state funding. So any funding comes from local businesses, individuals, and our own individual fundraising efforts.
Wow.
No one's paid a compensation from our organization. It's all 100% volunteer operated.
Wow.
Yeah, right down to the deliveries. So
that's amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
So how can people donate to your organization?
We have a donation center located in East Point. We've been very fortunate to partner up with a church, a new church in East Point called Love Life Family. And they're leasing us space in their building. So we now have a donation center. We ran this out of my home for 4 years.
Wow.
So yeah, it was a little overwhelming at my house between the basement and the garage. It was a bit overwhelming. So now we're in Love Life Family Center, so you can bring your donations of gently used handbags, new handbags, filler items. We're also right now, we always need gas cards. A lot of corporations that hold drives always want to know how the men can be involved. We encourage the men to donate gas cards for us, so that when the volunteers make the deliveries and we make the deliveries, everybody's covered.
So you guys deliver to shelters and things like that?
We travel from Battle Creek all the way up to Petoskey, Michigan. And when I get to Petoskey, I have Traverse City and Escanaba come down and meet me in Petoskey, and they receive their handbags, and then we have 6 more that we deliver to on our way back to Macomb County. So 21 in all. And then locally, we have probably 8 or 9 different programs. And they get handbags all year long. All they have to do is call us and tell us that, you know, they have new women coming in and they need purses, and we make sure they get those handbags. Some of our big totes we turn into diaper bags.
Oh, that's special.
Yeah, very, very cool. Most of those go to compassionate pregnancy. Our teen bags we make for our teen empowerment programs. We use our smaller handbags for that. And all of our evening bags, any evening bags that get donated, they all go to prom locations, Cinderella closets, for girls that can't afford prom dresses. And right now there's quite a few of those going on, those type of drives going on. So we take all our evening bags and they get donated there. So all of our purses find a home.
You know, that is really special because, like you said, a handbag can bring so much dignity to a woman who's in transition or who just went through a really hard time. And that can just really mean the world to her, especially with these personal items in there.
Absolutely.
That's really awesome.
Yeah, and when you get the thank you note and the lady says, I threw away my plastic bag today, it touches your heart. And we'll have even women that they'll write a personal note and put it into that purse. And when you get that letter that says, I keep my note in the bottom of my purse, and every time I reach inside, I know there's a little love on the bottom. So, you know, it just goes to show that women can support women, and we don't even have to know one another. You know, we're all connected in some way, and through Handbags of Hope, it happens to be our purse.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Jackie, for being on the show.
Thank you.
And thank you, Jenna. We've really enjoyed seeing your line and hearing about your story and how you came up with your line, and I'm really excited for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. And thank you so much for viewing another episode of the Michigan Style Channel, the show that proves Michigan has style. This has been an installment in our Eye on Michigan Designer series. You can contact us at michiganstylechannel@gmail.com, and you can also check out jennakator.com. Thank you.